So you've made the choice to end a relationship with a narcissist, or maybe the choice was made for you. I want to tell you to feel amazing right now, but first let me tell you this. I know it hurts, and that's okay. It's going to get better. I promise you. Let's get started. But first, do you have your coffee? Today I'm drinking out of my cup that my assistant Jamie sent me. It says, always believe that something wonderful will happen. I don't know if she knew this when she sent me the cup, but I have a sign in my living room that says the same thing. My name is Angie Atkinson, and on this channel, I offer free daily video coaching to help you discover, understand, and overcome narcissistic abuse in relationships. I like to call it toxic relationship rehab. If that sounds good to you, hit that subscribe button and let's get to it. So however the relationship ended, you're working on recovery, right? You've been abused by a narcissist and you're ready to go. From gaslighting to playing the victim to flying monkeys and beyond, narcissists only know one thing. They want what they want, when they want it, as they want it, and nothing else will do. Would you agree? Research proves that narcissists, regardless of their classification and level of extremity, all share four basic traits. They lack empathy, they are self-centered, they have a serious disregard for other people, and they're selfish. I know you're shocked, right? So I polled several members of my narcissism support groups, and they seem to agree that that was consistent with their experiences. What about you? Do you agree? So back to you. Let's talk about the healing process and getting it started, okay? The first thing I want to tell you is that whether you're already gone or you're planning your escape or you're out there, congratulations. I know that doesn't feel natural at this point, does it? I know it might seem inappropriate, but let's start by reframing it. Let's look at it in a new way, okay? So imagine the level of freedom you can now enjoy. Imagine how you'll be allowed to make your own decisions and to be the person that you truly want to be. Imagine the level of freedom you can now enjoy. Imagine how you'll be allowed to make your own decisions from now on to become the person you truly want to be. The big secret here, deep down, you really are the person who you want to be. What am I talking about? The truth is that the person you want to be is secretly who you really are. So the best way to begin to find yourself and figure out your life after narcissistic abuse in a toxic relationship is to indulge in the things that you love, the things that make your soul feel alive. You feel me? That's going to help you discover yourself and bring that true you right up to the surface. It is. But what do you do if you love something that you're no good at? What purpose does that serve, right? First of all, you'll never know until you try, my friend. Plus, if you don't have to be good at something to enjoy it. But about now, just right now, I'd like it if you would stop feeling like you're not good enough. You being not good enough is simply a lie that you've come to believe thanks to the mind-numbing experiences of being involved with a narcissist. It's a narcissist's nature to tear down the people who are closest to him or her. The narcissist needs to feel in control, and they must obtain what they consider the appropriate amount of admiration and attention from the various sources of narcissistic supply. Does that make sense? When they get it, they feel validated, and they might be the best person you've ever met, or they might be the worst. When the narcissist finds themselves, him or herself, spending too much time alone or with a lack of attention and admiration, or you directly defy them, they become a whole other person. So let's talk about narcissistic rage and narcissistic injury, shall we? Narcissistic rage and narcissistic injury will set in, and the person in the line of fire is most likely to get the brunt of the narcissist's rage. In fact, narcissists obviously know very well how to manipulate you. Often they play the victim just in order to get you on their side, narcissistic injury, and when you fall for it, they might just inadvertently recruit you to become a toxic flying monkey. Or if you don't, you can probably expect that the injury will become rage. If you don't comply, finally, with serving the narcissist's needs, the narcissist is most likely going to send a flying monkey your way to do the manipulative bidding for them. When you feel weak, how do you stay strong? What are you going to do when they come back and they love bomb you again, or they try to hoover you back in? Well, we all know that when a narcissist feels like they're lost, or they've lost something, or might lose something they want. Yeah, I said something, because to a narcissist, people are things. They go into love bombing mode. You know, that's when they place you on a pedestal and make you feel like you're perfect and amazing and like no one else can compare. when they suddenly seem humble and sweet, and you start thinking, maybe they really can change after all, that's about the time that you find that they're back in and you're back to trying to figure out how to deal with the gaslight. Yep. And remember how crazy making that can all be? Remember that life? Good. Now you remember why you left. When you feel weak, you have to remember why you left or why you're planning to leave. That gnawing feeling in your stomach when you hear the names you're called, or the horrible way they seem to see you as a person. They see you as so much less than you really are. How your entire being, your character, and your integrity were called into question for every single infraction of the ridiculous and often unspoken rule, double standards. Ooh, it's exhausting. What? That's why you left. That's why you're leaving. Maybe it's just one more reason that you can finally stop crying about the narcissist who left you. Because now, my friend, you're the one who decides what happens. Now it's all about what you want, what you choose, what you say is best. Above all, my friend, don't scare yourself into staying or falling back in. The narcissist will try to make you afraid and insecure. They want you to think that you can't live without them and that you can't do better. Don't let that scare you. I know that being in full control of your life might be a little bit freaky after having been under someone's thumb for so long. I get that. But you will very quickly find yourself feeling light and happy in a way that you can't remember feeling before when you walk away. You can do better. I don't care if you're overweight. I don't care if you're frumpy or you're very, very, very shy. No one deserves the mental and emotional abuse of a narcissist. No one deserves it. It's pure torture. And the worst part is that no one can see it except you and maybe people who have been there before. Know that. Remind yourself of that when you feel weak. You can do this. You can be who you want to be. And you can take care of yourself. Know it. Know it. Do you understand me? Know it in here. And it will work. Change is hard. But you will come out so much happier and more fulfilled when this is over. I promise you. While your initial reaction to any sort of change is going to be difficult sometimes, and this is especially true if you are separating from someone you've spent years or months with, that's because a lot of times you sort of literally forget who you are. You've become so enmeshed with this person, so codependent, I hate that term, but with this person, that you literally don't know who you'd be without them. So you have to remember that your situation and what you're dealing with right now doesn't make you wrong less than anyone else. It doesn't make you less than anyone else. It doesn't make you stupid. You know what it makes you, my friend? It makes you human. People who have not experienced the hell of narcissistic abuse in a toxic relationship, they just don't get it. They have absolutely no idea how incredibly it takes over every single thing in your life. Before you know it, you're literally putting every single word you say and choice you make through the narc filter, which is your understanding of what will and will not upset the narcissist. How do you remove the narc filter from your self-identity? Well, now that you've made the choice to leave, it's time to begin to shed the narcissist version of you and start to create your own perfect self. What you consider to be the best possible version of yourself. If that means you need to spend a little bit of time getting over your relationship first, great. But set a time limit and stick to that time. And then you can get on about the business of deciding who you are after you end a relationship with a narcissist. Are you ready? Let's get started together. Subscribe to my channel today and come back here every day for daily video coaching. It works. And let me try this again. Subscribe to my channel. I think it's over there, isn't it? I always forget. All right, let's discuss it. You know what time it is right now, right? Time for the question of the day. All right, the question of the day is, and I'd love to hear your thoughts, your experiences, and your questions on this stuff. Have you been in and escaped from a narcissistic relationship, or are you still in one? What advice would you give someone who is doing what you did or what you plan to do? Share your thoughts and your experiences in the comments section for our fellow survivors. You never know who you might help. Sometimes even a comment can save a person's life. Thank you so much for being here today. Thank you for being a part of my day and a part of my life. And thanks for letting me be a part of yours. It means a lot to me. I hope you know that. I will see you later today for another video. Have a wonderful day. See you soon. It's my mission to teach others what I know to be true. You really can create the life you want. Take care of your body, take care of your soul, nurture the real you, and introduce him or her to the world. Be comfortable in your own skin and in your place in this world. Take your spot, take it now, and the universe will take its cue from you. You feel me? If so, subscribe to my channel. Let's get it done together.